Friends, welcome to our physics class. I am Nandini Kumari from Arunachala School. Already we know that physics is the branch of science. Without physics, we can't get anything in our day-to-day life. Do you know what is electric current? Yes, it is the rate of flow of charge. Today I am going to discuss about Wheatstone bridge. It is an important applications of Kirchhoff rules, first rule and second rule. Last class we discussed Kirchhoff first rule. So it is also called junction rule. So junction rule state that sum of the current entering into the junction is equal to the sum of the current leaving from the junction. So this rule is also called junction rule. Can you say the second rule? Yes. It states that algebraic sum of the potential difference in the closed loop or closed circuit is 0. So this rule is also called loop rule. This is the Wheatstone bridge circuit diagram. So it consists of 4 resistors P, Q, R and S. One galvanometer is connected between these two junctions B and D. This is the EMF of a cell. Do you know EMF of a cell? What is the use of EMF of a cell? Yes. So it is used to convert the energy from chemical into electrical energy. So it consists of 2 terminals, positive terminal and negative terminal. So potential difference applied between the 2 terminals of the battery. So one EMF is connected between these two junctions A and C. Do you know what is the use of galvanometer? Yes, it is used to detect the current flows through this circuit. Okay, so when the potential difference applied between the 2 terminals of the battery, the common current I flows from positive terminal to negative terminal through this network connection. So common current I come to here. So this current I split into 2 directions. So here I1 current passing through this P resistor. So here I2 current passing through this R resistor. So when the current I1 reached here, that is split into 2 directions. That is I3 and Ig. What is Ig? Galvanometer current. What is Ig? Galvanometer current. So now the galvanometer current crossing through this galvanometer. B, C, D, B. Okay, first I1 current A to B current is I1 and resistor P. And the second one B to D current Ig, galvanometer G. And D to A current I2 and resistor R. So note it here, I1P plus IgG equal to I2R. That is equation number 3. The next second loop B, C, D, B. B to C and C to D and D to B. So current I3Q, note it here I3Q. C to D, I4S, I4S. Then D to B, IgG. So note it IgG equal to 0. Now there is no current in the galvanometer. So we consider Ig equal to 0. Ig equal to 0. What is Ig? Galvanometer current. Okay, Ig equal to 0. This value substitute in equation number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Why we are substituting this equation number 1, 2, 3, 4? Galvanometer current 0. If there is no current flows through the galvanometer, Ig equal to 0. So note it here from equation number 1. First equation I1 equal to Ig plus I3. Ig value 0. So therefore I1 equal to I3. Then second from equation 2. Second equation Ig value equal to 0. Therefore I2 equal to I4. The next from equation 3. Ig value 0. Ig equal to I2R. So therefore I1P equal to I2R. From equation 4, I3 equal to I4S. See, I3Q equal to I4S. We consider Ig equal to 0. Can you understand this derivation? Okay. The next dividing equation 7 and 8. Now divide these two equations by equal values are there. So I1P divided by I3Q equal to I2R divided by I4S. The next is substituting equation 5 and 6 in equation number 9. We get, so fifth equation I1 equal to I3. So note it, I1 equal to I3. P divided by I3 equal to I4. I3 Q equal to I2 equal to I4. So I4R divided by I4S. So I3 cancel and I4 cancel. So last we got one equation, that is P by Q equal to R by S. So 4 resistors are there. Suppose one is unknown means, so P, Q, R can be calculated. So this is the condition for bridge balance in Wheatstone bridge. Thank you. The next I2 current and Ig current entering into this junction, that is D. Some current sent to this resistor, that is S. Here I3 current passing through this resistor Q. So finally this I3 current and I4 current join to form a common current, again I. So the next this I current going to the negative terminal of the battery. What is the use of Wheatstone bridge? Do you know? So it is used to compare the resistance and it is used to determine the unknown resistance of the circuit. It is used to determine the unknown resistance of the circuit. Okay, the next step we are going to apply this Kirchhoff first rule. Kirchhoff first rule is also called junction rule. Okay, see the first junction B, I1 current entering into this junction. So here Ig leaving from this junction, I3 leaving from this junction. So first we consider this junction B. So note it here. So I1 equal to I1 positive direction, note it here, plus equal to leaving from this junction. So we consider this is negative direction, leaving means negative. So this is equation number 1. Then second junction D. So I2 current, Ig entering into this junction and I4 leaving from this junction. So note it, this is equation number 2. The next rule is Kirchhoff loop rule. Next going to apply this rule, loop rule. So loop means a closed circuit. So we consider A, B, D, A. So this is the first closed circuit, first loop. So first current flows from A point to B point and B point to D and D to A. This is the first closed circuit. Then second loop we consider B, C, D, B. Second loop B, C, D, B. Okay, first I1 current A to B current is I1.